Welcome back, everybody. For those that don't know me, I am Chris 70 with 70 Investments. We run a mortgage note fund raising $150 million to invest in performing and non-performing mortgage loans. Today, I wanted to just record a video about a recent deal of the week that we emailed out to our investors. Every week, we like to share what we have going on with our investors, keep them informed in regards to the assets, the products. And recently, we had a loan which was a unique case study. And there was many different ways you could have played this out. But I think the way we manage this loan and our asset management team of Chi and Larissa, hindsight being 2020, absolutely played the right cards in the situation. So we had a performing loan. So the borrower had been paying, but the interest rate was about 6%. And we target double-digit yields. So we're able to acquire this asset at a pretty good discount because of where the interest rate was at versus where rates are at today. What's unique about this situation was the original borrower was deceased and the son was living in the property, and he had been paying the mortgage. But if you've never had to deal with the passing of a family member and moving real estate around, trust me, it's not something you want to have to go through. Probate is the real deal. It's not fun. It takes a lot of effort and time. But this borrower had no idea what to do, how to get things through probate, what that process was. So one of the challenges was that the loan was going to be maturing in December. And we had started speaking with this borrower several months prior and say, hey, look, the loan's maturing. Try and guide the borrower through that probate process, because the borrower wanted to refinance and put the property in his name. But he went to the bank, and the bank's like, you don't own the property, your deceased father does. In order to transfer the property, you have to go through this probate process. And we were trying to work with him and help this borrower through that process, because the borrower was able to get through that probate process, put it in his name, refinance, then we would, of course, get our payoff. That was our goal. We did not want to get to December where the loan matures and then either have to call the loan, which could force a default on their record because it wasn't paid off at maturity, and continue to have this go on and then have to spend legal costs to try and figure out the best situation, or to continue to let this borrower pay, which that was one of the options. But our goal was to also work with this borrower. Let's get it in your name. Let's use that maturity date that we had as the factor, like, hey, look, this is where you have to get it done by. So the servicer also was involved in trying to provide some guidance. Now, we can't provide legal guidance in any way, shape, or form. We can just say, hey, in order to do this, this is what you need to do. Here's the type of person you should speak with, and provide them information. Like I said, we're not attorneys. We can't provide legal advice. Person asks a question, we say, hey, here's what you typically should do. So the borrower was very communicative and did take advice and started looking into what needed to be done, went through process, and a month before maturity was due, the borrower paid off the loan. So for us, that's a win-win situation. It's one of the reasons I like to say us from other funds and other offerings. A lot of other offerings, especially large institutional, they would just wait till maturity default and basically like, okay, we're going to foreclose, whatever the case may be, provide any feedback or information. Our team was very proactive up front, and we're noting, hey, here's the kind of deadline and what needs to be done by that period of time. You need to talk to somebody and try and figure this out in advance. When you be proactive in those situations, we are able to reap the benefits of it. So wanted to share this video and discuss how by doing that asset management in-house, being proactive, it creates better situations for us and our team. For more information, make sure to follow us at 7einvestments.com. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.